Good morning and welcome to our yoga practice. All right, we are coming onto the mat, making space. As you get settled in, if you'd like to do some gentle movement, you're welcome to, or sit quietly, whatever's serving you best today. We are going to begin in a seated posture. Have probably another minute or so. Making our way to the mat. Using this time to create our space, prepare for our practice. Oh yeah, my apologies. And if you haven't already started to head toward a seated posture, work your way there as we prepare for practice. And that could be seated with legs crossed, like stacked legs out. If you prefer to kneel, you could do that as well. We'll gently come into the space, settle in. Find that foundation as you sit tall and maybe close the eyes or soften the gaze here. Let the arms rest wherever's comfortable. Draw the attention in. Feel the space, the mat beneath you, the air around you. Start to deepen the breath. Breathe in and out through the nose. As best you can, it is sinus season. See if you can match the length of your inhale to the length of your exhale. You can give yourself a little 3 or 4 count in your mind to help find this. And as you build that breath, keep it steady and allow the mind to scan through the body to check in. No judgment, just see how you're feeling. You find a place that's holding some surface level tension, allow it to relax. See if you can drop into the space a little more. Maybe the shoulders melt away from the ears. Maybe you loosen the feet. Allow the legs to grow a little heavier. Keep that steady breath. And slowly flutter the eyes open if they're closed. The gaze is forward. We sit tall and let left ear fall toward left shoulder. The weight of the head creates the stretch. Notice as you allow the head to rest if the shoulders start to scrunch up. They do. Use an exhale to gently soften them back. We'll bring the gaze back to center. And then opposite side, right ear to right shoulder, each side a different experience. So take your time as you move. Noticing how the shoulders are feeling, the neck. Come back to center, drop chin to chest. The gaze goes into the lap. And then draw a line with the nose up toward the sky, the lift of the heart. Nice stretch through the throat. Back to center, we'll look left, and then right, and then left, and then right. Bring the gaze back to center. We'll take our arms down along our side and start to create little circles. You can start forward or backward. Grow these circles a little larger. And just allow the arms to move with you. And then reverse direction. Start small. Notice how that joint connects out into the rest of the body. Move at your own pace. Slow it down. Back to stillness. We'll take one hand to the mat, left, inhale up the right. Exhale as you take it over. Feel that nice big stretch through side body, not hanging out here too long. We inhale back up. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale up the left, feel that length through the side. Exhale as you take it over. Keep the sit bones connected down. We inhale up. Exhale down. Left hand to mat. We inhale up the right. Find that length. Exhale as you take it over. The lower hand, a nice support on the mat. Find a little ease in the legs. Feel that big stretch through the ribs. We inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up the left. Exhale as you take it over. Keep breathing. Find a little ease through the shoulder, the elbow, and the wrist of the upper arm. We'll inhale up. Exhale that arm down. We'll inhale up both arms, reach tall. And exhale, hands to heart center. So we'll take the legs and set one in front of the other. If you're in that kneeling posture, you'll need to come around for this one. So I'm going to start with my right leg in front, left leg behind, shins roughly parallel to one another. Sit up tall. Start to walk the hands away as you fold, stopping whenever you need to. Mindful of how the hip is feeling. So right leg is in front. You should feel a big stretch through the right hip. If left leg is in front, opposite side, you should feel it on the left. Try not to lift up your seat too much here. You want to keep that foundation. Allow the exhale to help you melt a little deeper. And we'll walk the hands in as we lift up and switch the legs. So if right leg was in front, left leg's in front now, and vice versa. Build that foundation as you sit tall. Lead with the heart as you fold at the hips. Gently walk the hands away. Again, each side might be a little different. Take your time as you come into the shape. See how that hip is feeling. Invite in ease. We'll start to walk the hands in as we lift up and take whatever comfortable seat is working for you once more. We're going to do a little seated cat-cow, and so there's two options for the arms. You could have hands on knees, and then you'll be going forward and backward, or you can take the arms out to the side and allow them to flow with you. So find your start as we sit tall. On an inhale, we'll press the heart forward, gently lift the gaze. Exhale, we round the back, bring the gaze into the navel. Inhale, press the heart forward. Exhale to round. Move at your own pace. If the arms are out, inhale, they move back. Exhale, they flow forward, creating that rounding through the spine. Listen to your body as you move through the shape. We'll take one more full round and then meet back at our neutral spine. We'll start to transition over, finding a nice tabletop, middle of the mat, shoulders over wrist, hips over knees. Spread the fingers, give yourself a nice base here. And we'll take a round of breath here, feeling that nice stretch through the forearms. Check in with the wrists. If having the hands flat doesn't serve you as we're in tabletop, you can go to fist as well, although I encourage you to stay here for a second while we do a little wrist stretch. We'll gently shift the weight to the left. Flip the right hand so that the back of the hand is in the mat. Fingers are pointing toward the body. Big stretch through that right wrist. Flip it back. You can spin it out a little bit as you come to your tabletop. Shift the weight to the right. Flip that left hand. Middle finger pointing toward the knees. Palm is up. The back of the hand is resting on the mat. And then we'll flip it back. Again, you can rotate out the wrist a bit before finding your neutral. That was our little wrist stretch. So now if you need to go to fists, feel free. We're in our nice neutral tabletop. We'll step back with the right toes. Right toes are in the mat. We press back through the heel. A little stretch for the calf. You can rock a little forward and backward if you like to stretch the toes as well. Then find stillness. We'll fly the right leg. Press back through the heel. Keep the hips square to the mat as best you can, and then draw the left arm up. Balance tabletop. Left bicep near ear if you can. Fingers reach forward. And then gently release. Hand and knee return to the mat. Take a breath at neutral. And then step the left toes back. Press through that heel. Big stretch for the calf. And again, if you like, you can rock a little forward and back. Stretch the foot, the toes, a little movement for the ankle. Find stillness. Fly the left foot. Core is engaged. Back body is strong. Draw the right arm up. Our balanced tabletop. Keep the heart lifted. Long line through the body. Continue to breathe. And then gently bring hand and knee back to mat, our neutral tabletop. We'll fly the right leg, scoop the belly as you bring it forward. Plant that right foot somewhere near the front of the mat. Stack knee over ankle, creating a nice deep stretch as the hips settle in. Start to draw the gaze forward and stay on the mat if you can. If you have blocks, you could put hands on those as well. That can be a nice variation. We'll bring right hand inside right foot as we heel toe that foot to the edge of the mat. Set it at a 45-degree angle and create your lizard lunge. Deep stretch for the hips. Start to heel toe that foot back. Bring the hand back around to frame it. We'll curl the back foot, toes, lift off of that knee. Step the right foot back, high plank for one breath. Lower the knees and return to your tabletop. We'll take a breath here, finding our neutral. Fly the left foot. Scoop the belly as you bring it forward. Try not to scrape it on the mat. We'll let the hips settle in. Check that nice stack to protect the joint on the left side. Long spine. Draw the gaze forward if you can. Awareness moves the right hip. Big stretch. Feel it down into the thigh. Body nice and centered, not falling to the left or the right. Hands as support to help stabilize us. We'll start to transition to that lizard. Left hand comes inside left foot. Heel toe it to the edge of the mat. Set it at a 45 degree and find your lizard lunge. If your legs are a little bit longer, that foot might journey all the way off the mat. If they're a little shorter, it might stay fully inside and just open a bit. If your hips are ooey gooey this morning, you can melt down a little bit here in lizard lunge. That's usually not within my practice, but it's fun to explore, to see how your body is feeling today, to be mindful of it. Each journey unique, each day a little different. One more breath here. Start to heel toe that foot back to its start. Frame the foot with the hands, curl right toes, lift off of that knee. Step the left foot back, high plank for one breath. We'll lower the knees, uncurl the toes, hips to heels, child's pose. Keep the arms stretched overhead, palms in the mat. Feel that nice stretch through the shoulders, down through our back. We'll start to walk the hands in as we lift up. Rotate onto a favorite hip and swing the legs around. We'll sit somewhere near the middle of the mat with legs outstretched in front of us. Feet about hip width distance. We sit tall, inhale the arms up. Lead with the heart as you fold forward. You can hold feet, ankles, shins, the mat, a strap. As you find your seated forward fold, maybe there's a little micro bend at the knees. Scan from heel to hip. On an inhale, we draw up. Right foot slides in. You can plant it inside of the extended leg, or you could cross it over. If you're crossing it over, that extended leg might angle a little bit. We sit tall, bring right hand around behind us. Hug the bent knee with left arm, invite in that twist. Keep a little ease through the legs. Spine is long. If the back hand is a little farther away from the body, you might find yourself tilting. And scooch it in if that happens to help you stay nice and upright. Allow that twist to move through the core. Maybe the gaze goes a little farther behind you. And then we'll unwind, a little counter stretch to the opposite side, back to center. Uncross the legs if they were crossed. Let the right knee fall open, sole of that foot connects to the extended leg. We sit tall, slightly angle toward the extended leg, and fold forward. Again, find the hold that serves you. Our single-legged forward fold. The gaze is down at the extended leg. Ease in the shoulders. Return to the breath. Start to walk the hands in as you lift up. Help the right knee up. Extend that leg long. Draw the left knee in. And again, you have those options. Set it inside the extended leg or cross over. Sit tall. Begin to twist. Left hand behind, right arm wraps the bent knee. Soften the hips and the belly. Use that space to deepen your twist. Notice as you come into the shape, if you're really cranking through the shoulders, you are, create a little ease there. Find that nice balance. Allow the twist to move through your center. The gaze traveling with you, maybe a little farther. Maybe you challenge that peripheral vision a little bit. See what you can glance behind you. And on your next exhale, unwind. Little counter stretch to the opposite side. Back to center. Uncross that leg if needed. Left knee falls open. That sole of the foot connects to the inner thigh. Sit tall and fold forward. Melt over the extended leg. Each exhale helps you dive a little deeper here. And keep a little micro bend at the knee. Move the awareness through the back of the extended leg. Feel that connection up into back body through the hip. Soften the shoulders. We'll start to inhale as we lift up. Help the left knee up. Draw the right knee in as well. We'll take peace fingers behind the knees. Sit tall. Start to lean the torso back about 45 degrees. Core is engaged, back body is strong. We come up onto the toes. When you're ready, start to lift the feet as you find your variation of boat pose. You can tap the toes down at any point, docking your boat for a moment. Legs could reach up to the sky, straightening. Hands could reach out. Could lower and lift a little bit if you're looking for some extra core work today. Not for me right now, but it is an option. And you can play here. Keep the spine long. Heart is lifted. Nice and stable. Continue to breathe. We'll take one more breath here. And then gently dock your boat down. Hands come behind us, just a little support. And we'll take the knees side to side, allow the hips to rotate with you. A little loosening after that strong core work. Come back to center. Soles of the feet on the mat. We'll heel toe the feet together and then let the knees fall apart, the soles of the feet connected. They can also just shine toward one another. They don't necessarily have to touch. As we sit tall, maybe stay here, let gravity gently draw down the knees. You could take a few more neck stretches if you like. If you'd like to deepen the stretch for the hips, long spine, lead with the heart, fold forward. Maybe you press down on the legs gently with the elbows, deepen that stretch. Maybe that's not serving you. You want to just hold on to the feet, give them a little massage. They do so much to support us during the day. One more breath here. We'll inhale up. Exhale at the top. Gently help the knees back together and then journey down onto back body. Settle head, shoulders, spine is long on the mat. We'll draw both knees into the chest for a full body hug. Not hanging out here too long, so we'll stay in stillness, spine connected to the mat. We'll hold on to right knee with right hand, left knee with left hand. And take the knees out and away from one another and gently back together as you create these little circles. You can grow them larger. Slow it down in reverse direction. You might feel a little massage between the low back and the mat. It can be a nice bonus of this shape as we create some movement for the hips. Slow it down, find stillness. We'll return the feet to the mat. Walk the heels in toward the body as we take the arms down along our sides, palms into the mat, thumbs touching hips to start. Build a foundation and then gently peel the hips up as you come onto the shoulder shelf. Knees stay aligned with the hips. Shoulder blades walk together a bit. Maybe even move the hands underneath you a little closer together. You could clasp hands, touch thumbs, whatever is serving you. The hands are touching. Go ahead and release them to create space once more as we gently bring back body to the mat. Lowering out of our bridge. Settle the back. You can walk the feet away, take them a little wide, knees go side to side. Allow the hips to move with you. And then find stillness. Back to center. We'll send the right leg tall. Little circles with the ankle. Find stillness. And then bring right foot back to mat. Extend the left leg up to the sky and draw those circles with the left ankle. You can go this way and that. You can wiggle the toes. It's really free form. Find stillness as the sole of the foot shines toward the sky. We'll bring the right foot up to match it. Little legs up the wall. Legs don't have to be perfectly straight. Arms can stay down at our side. You could take them out to a T, small heart opener as well. Keep the low back connected to the mat. And then with control, we'll start to lower both legs, bringing them down to the mat. Inhale the arms overhead, full body stretch, reaching from fingers to toes. And release on an exhale. You have time today. You could hang out here, allow the legs to relax as you take a Shavasana. But if you're rounding out your practice with me, gently rotate to a favorite side and gently lift up as you return to whatever seated posture serves you. Then we're to round out our practice. Bring hands together at heart center. Maybe close the eyes once more. Take that scan of the body, that awareness, that connection to the self. Flutter the eyes open. I encourage you to take kind thoughts, kind words, and those kind intentions with you from now until we meet again. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for our yoga practice today. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you have a wonderful week ahead. And I look forward to seeing you back on the mat next Tuesday morning. Bye, y'all.